In fact, I'm going to do some mind reading. You think I could at least figure out your name from that thing. So it's all trickery. What can I say? Did I say happy holidays? I think I said happy holidays. Now, I used to start off my magic with a card trick. But I found out recently that some people suffer from fear of card tricks. It's a condition known as agoraphobia. And so I don't want to inflict you right at the very beginning. I'm going to wait till later on if I'm going to inflict you with that sort of problem. But I have noticed that if you bring out cold hard cash, people are much more interested. And no one is worried about, no one suffers when it comes to cold hard cash. We are going to, okay, if you can see, we're right at the very beginning, so if you can see. So I've got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. Didn't you just make sure that's a real dollar bill, because sometimes people think, and we really do have what we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as you can see, I don't mind how far you stand back, but it is easy if you can just. I feel like everyone's standing way back. Is this a COVID thing? I'm not sure. I used to get closer, but okay. Now the problem is, $5. When I started this trick 30 years ago, $5 you could buy quite a lot with. Today, not so much. Maybe a cup of coffee. So let's see if we can turn it into $10. Shall we? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Very impressed. Tell you what. The problem is, it's these ones. See, as long as the ones are here, we already lost half the crowd. You see? Can you imagine if I was doing a card trick?
I mean, now we can get closer in.
Lost, yes. You see, the problem is, it's the ones. As long as the ones are there, you got no hope. You see, there's ones. Wherever you look, there's ones. They're always the ones. But if you have 100 right there, suddenly you think, okay, now this is not so boring. You think of ones anyway. But check that out. Make sure it's a real $100 bill. And you see, so we really do have 100, 200, 300, 400, $500. And the good thing is now we can buy a little more than a cup of coffee, can't we?
A little bit.
Thank you. Okay, now, when I was growing up, I used to go to the movies all the time. And I did for many, many years. Recently, I don't go as much. I don't think it's because I don't want to go to the theater. It's just there's not as many good movies. And I think it could be an age thing. You get very excited when you're younger. And I've got some movies here that really did excite me when I was growing up. For instance, Back to the Future, all right? One of my all-time favorite movies. And when this movie came out, it came out in 1985. I was back in Leeds, in England, and I was lining up around the theatre, and I was so excited because Michael J. Fox, who played Marty McFly, he was the coolest guy on the planet, all right? He played the guitar, he got the girl, he had the nice truck. It was all very exciting. And they had this great music, the Parrot, Huey Lewis and the Parrot of Love, just very, very exciting. In fact, I think if you go back to 85, this was the reason I came, one of the reasons, not the only, but one of the reasons I came to America. Because you watch this movie and think, wow, why would we want to be in America? I'm going to come. There are other movies back then as well. Star Wars. Remember Star Wars came out, I think, in 75. And I remember being at the movie theater, and this first show was so amazing, I just sat there and watched it again. My friends left me. My mum and dad were so angry with me, but I was just enthralled. And if you remember right at the beginning, it has this episode 4. Right as it comes to, and back then we had no clue what does this mean, episode 4. We had no idea he had this long-range plan. They often say that George Lucas was this marketing genius. I mean, a creative genius. But he really was a marketing genius to have that much foresight. Jaws. When Jaws came out, half the beaches were empty. They were so scared of going into the sea. And there's lots of really cool movies here. Now, why have I forgotten your name again? Jayla. I'm so sorry, Jayla. Do you think you could, firstly check these movies are all different. You can put your glass up, that's fine. And I'm going to turn around. Okay. And I want you to, they're all different, okay?
Yeah.
And I want you to focus on one movie, all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to look this way so I can't see it.
Okay.
And just look at that picture, and then turn that card over.
Okay.
Now on the back of that card, Jayla, there are a list of movies, including your movie, all right? I want you to read that list out, but don't read it, you can read it in any order, and when you get to your movie, make sure your voice doesn't change.
Okay.
I don't want there to be any clues.
You want me to list all the movies?
If you could read them all out, and read them clearly, because I have to listen to your voice.
Okay.
So if you could just read them out, Jayla, that'd be great, thank you.
Okay, Casablanca, Titanic, Jaws, Back to the Future, Star Wars, The Graduate, Dr.
Zhivago.
Zhivago. Singing in the Rain. The Godfather, The Princess Bride, Bambi, The Shawshank Redemption, Psycho, Pulp Fiction, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Gone with the Wind.
All right. Now, there's a lot of classics there actually, and it's when you every time I hear a movie, I think of a different scene. But I'm thinking of a scene. This was this on a ship? Was this Titanic?
Yeah.
Jada, can we do it one more just to see, because you're very clear speaking there, so it helps if you have a clear speaker. Do you want to try another movie?
Try another movie.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It was Titanic, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Wow. Okay. Get him off. Once you look at the postcard first and focus on it, I want you to just kind of at least imagine that film just for a few seconds, just so it embeds it in your mind a little bit.
I got it.
All right. Now turn it over, and remember, when you get to your movie, don't change your voice.
Okay.
Because some people, they can't. It's like a lie detector.
Okay, cool.
All right.
The Matrix, Taxi Driver, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Apocalypse Now, It's a Wonderful Life, Fargo, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Forrest Gump, Toy Story, The Maltese Falcon, High Noon, Shawshank Redemption, Annie Hall, King Kong, National Lampoon's Vacation, Titanic.
All right. Now, there's no way I'm going to know that movie, is there? Would you say it's a fair statement?
Yeah.
Just concentrate, because I think I'm getting a sense here. It's about you got to get busy living. Is it get busy dying? Is it Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to hand the cards? Do you want to hand the cards to someone else?
Yeah.
Anyone who wants them? But you have to speak clearly. If you don't speak, because there's a lot of background noise, so it's hard for you to hear.
I think your voice carries just fine.
I mean, I don't know if we can trust him not to cheat.
That's true.
Who's got the cards now?
I do.
Who's I?
Russell.
Oh, Russ. I. I'm not a mentalist.
I think that you're trying to prove that you
Yes,
are.
I think I am. Right, now, Russell, I want you to focus on the movie. And it could be anyone. You can hate it, you can love it, but you have to look at it just for a few seconds, if you can.
All right.
And turn it over.
Okay.
And the key thing is you can read that in any order, but when you get to your movie, don't change your voice. So there should be no way of knowing. All right, go, Russ. I've got my eyes closed because I really have to focus with you. Because you're a slippery guy.
I am.
All right, Russell, go on.
King Kong, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Back to the Future, Fargo, High Noon, The Matrix, It's a Wonderful Life, Taxi Driver, A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Maltese Falcon, National Lampoon's Vacation, Forrest Gump, Apocalypse Now, Annie Hall, Titanic, Toy Story, King Kong.
All right, now Russ, I'm gonna reach down. I've got something down here. I'm gonna reach out because I think that you also love my favorite guy. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you.
Very nice. Very
Look at
nice.
the detail in this guy.
That is so good.
He's like a real collectible.
Yeah.
But he's not in a box. It's the first thing I do, rip him off the box.
Yeah.
Lose all the value on it. But look how it's just so it's amazing. He comes with with the 12 different hands. He comes with the backpack and the hoverboard. Just amazing. Amazing stuff. All right. Where were we? Okay, yes. Do you remember I told you about borophobia?
Yeah.
Yep.
But see, now we've got past that, haven't we? We're having so much fun, aren't we? Having so much fun. And I'm going to show you my favorite card trick. Right, this is called Little Bunny's card trick. Now, can you read? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going to read, but I just want you to make sure that I'm saying the right words.
Okay.
Okay. But before we do, I got a deck of cards. What was your name again?
Rupal.
Rupal.
Yes.
Rupal. Okay, Rupal. That's good. You speak better English than I do. All right. So here we have a deck of cards, and you can see they're all different. All right. Yes. And what we're going to do, you're going to help me I'm going to choose. I'm going to just cut the cards into 2, 3, 4. Actually, put a few more on there. 4 roughly equal piles. Okay. Because Little Bunny's going to do the trick, but he can't do anything yet because he's just a cartoon character in a book, isn't he? So he can't actually move the cards. Now, Rupal, what I would like you to do is choose one. I'm going to choose a pile. You're going to choose a pile, and we're going to get rid of the other 2 piles. So which pile would you like? That pile there.
Two?
No,
Just one.
Just one,
Okay,
and I'll choose one here. Right? So
Okay.
we'll have those 2, and we get rid of these 2. Okay. Now, I'm not going to touch the cards again, all right? Because I don't want there to be any collusion between me and Little Bunny. So, if you could take this first pile here, and you can put your drink here if you need to. Sorry about that. It's a pretty purse, isn't it?
Thank you.
That's the sort of thing I can do with magic. See, whenever my wife has a purse like that, oh, I can do that for a magic trick. So just give those cards a shuffle.
$100 would be inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
What he doesn't know is I'm real good at magic. I tip one of those $100 bills.
And put the pile down. And if you can pick up the other pile and shuffle those, please. You're doing very, very well.
This is yours.
Yes, good job. They're all yours.
Oh, no.
Yes, yes.
Just now because I touched it?
Yes. All right. Now, I want you to if we just put them side by side. Sorry. I normally do it up front there. So, all right. Now, I want you to cut some cards off this pile here, and turn them face up, and place them in front of this pile. Very good. And cut some cards off this pile. Turn them face up, and place them in front of that pile. Okay. Now, can you put this pile on top of that pile? And put this pile on top of that pile. What we're trying to do is mess the cards up. Now take this pile here and just cut it and complete the cut.
Got it?
Yes, cut it and complete the cut. And do the same on that pile there. Oof, very good. And choose any pile. Turn it around and place it on top of that pile. And cut the cards one more time. And complete the cut. Whew. Luckily that's my part done. Oh no, complete the cut.
Oh, complete.
All right. Yes. All right. Very good. Thank you so much. All right. Now I'm going to read the words here, but you need to make sure I don't cheat because magicians are slippery characters, not as slippery as developers. By the way. All right. You can see we made a real mess here, haven't we? All right. I think we can safely say it's a real mess. All right. Now we're Little Bunny's card trick by Bill Golden. Okay. Now I'm doing it here so you can see. And I'm going to read out the words, but if I change any of these words, make sure you point it out, okay? So we got, one day, Little Bunny found a box of playing cards, and he threw them on the floor. Can we say anger management issues for Little Bunny? Let's have a look.
Yes.
Russ.
All right. Let's see what's next. It says, Little Bunny counted exactly 13 face-up cards. Now, how would he know, you did all the work. How would he know how many cards were face-up? Do you think he's guessing? I think he's guessing, isn't he? Yeah. Let's have a look. I think he's wrong in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 face-up cards. How did he do that? Remember, you cut the cards, you shuffled the cards, you mixed the cards. I didn't touch them.
Yep.
There's nothing in here. That is crazy. Wow, this is getting a bit more interesting now. Russ was thinking, oh, what is Little Bunny going to do this year? We've got 7 cards were black and 6 cards were. Again, how would Little Bunny know that? These are very specific, aren't they? I'm not making these words up, am I? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black cards and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red cards.
Little Bunny.
How is that? This is like a Grisham novel, isn't it? It's so tense.
It's so profound.
It's so tense. Let's see what we're on next. Look, Little Bunny saw that all the black cards were clubs. Now, what are the chances of all the cards being clubs? I mean, got to be 0, surely. Let's have a look. How will you do? 1 club, club, club. How's he doing this? Club? You shuffled the cards, didn't you? Club, club. Oh. We were so close. They were all clubs except the 4. I'm sorry, Little Bunny. Except the 4! Are you kidding me, Little Bunny? Are you kidding kidding me? Look at this. Look, there's the four of spades. And look, here's a nice message. And we all live happily ever after. Wow, isn't that nice? Thank you very much, everyone, and happy holidays.